In the previous episode, we have seen that Bhandasura's 15 generals under the leadership of Vishanga decide to wage a war of deceit from the rear. In this episode, we shall look into the details of that war. On the first day of battle, many demons met their end, casting a heavy darkness across the field. As night fell, the asuras of Bhandasura, rejuvenated by the shroud of darkness, prepared for a renewed attack. Madanaka and other generals, led by the cunning Vishanga, clad themselves in dark armor and moved stealthily, masked by the night, trailing behind their supreme leader in a covert advance. Meanwhile, goddess Shri Lalitambika's army, moving forward in a disciplined formation, began its steady march towards west. The goddess, adorned with divine radiance, ascended the Chakraraja chariot, her presence awe-inspiring and ethereal. As she moved with grace, her rechini of Nitya devis, including Kameswari, followed ready to serve and defend her. Amid the shadows, the asuras spotted the advancing light of the goddess's chariot, and suddenly Anima, one of the Siddhi deities, let out a resounding roar, a cry of both fear and challenge as they prepared to confront the radiant army approaching from the rear. The deities, wielding unseen weapons, launched a ferocious attack on the Shakti deities, advancing with brutal force. They almost ascended the 9th step of the divine Chakraraja chariot. Meanwhile, Bhandasura assigned an army of 10 Akshohinis to Kutilaksha and sent them forth from the western direction to counter the advancing Shakti forces. Kutilaksha, leading the charge, engaged directly with the forward ranks of the Shakti army. As the battle progressed, the asuras skillfully blended into the dark, attacked from both the front and rear using deceitful guerrilla-like tactics under the cover of darkness to confound and assault the Shakti forces from every angle. The Shakti army fell into a state of panic and confusion. Seeing this, Lalita Parameswari's anger ignited. Observing the goddess's fury, Kameswari also grew more enraged at the asuras. At that moment, all the Nitya devis gathered around the goddess and respectfully spoke. "O great queen, the daityas are waging a cowardly, invisible war under the cover of darkness, emboldened by their arrogance. However, in the light of Vahnivasini and Jwala Malini, the deities of blazing fire, these asuras will become clearly visible. Permit us to go forth and dispel their pride." The goddess commanded, "Go forth and do so." In the blazing light radiating from the bodies of Jwala Malini and Vahnivasini, the daityas became clearly visible. The Nitya devis, armed with their powerful life-giving bows, engaged in a fierce and prolonged battle with the daityas. Together, they annihilated the entire army of 10 Akshohinis. Goddess Kameswari decapitated Madanaka. Bhagamalini decapitated Dirghajihva, while Nityaklinna and Berunda took the lives of Humbaka and Hulumulla. Vahinivasini decapitated Karkasa and Mahavajreswari eliminated Kalkivahana. Sevadhuti finished off Pulkasa. and Twarita defeated Pondraketu. Nitya and Kolasundari eliminated Chandabahu and Kukkura, while Neelapataka and Vijaya defeated Jrumbana. Sarvamangala did the same to Tikshanasringa. Jwalamalini defeated Trikantaka and Chitra eliminated Chandragupta. When all the generals were slain by the Nitya deities, Vishanga, along with the remaining commanders, retreated to Bhandasura, ending the deceptive war. By then, the sun had already risen above the horizon. Filled with the pride of victory, the Nitya Devis approached the goddess and humbly bowed before her, reporting their triumph. Their bodies, bearing the marks of battle, were soothed as the goddess healed them with her gentle, compassionate gaze. Seeing their bravery and dedication, the goddess was filled with immense joy and pride. This moment reflects the 73rd Nama from the Lalita Sahasranamam, Nitya Parakramatopa Nirikshana Samutsuka, which means she who delights in witnessing the valor of her Nitya Devis. From the heart of the goddess, Martanda Bhairava emerged, and from him arose the Nitya Devis, each embodying beauty and grace equal to that of the goddess herself. The names of these Nitya Devis were previously mentioned when discussing Jwala Malini in the 37th episode. In the Sri Chakra, the goddess resides in the central Bindu position. Surrounding her, in the space between the Bindu and the Trikona, are the 15 Thidi Nitya Devis. These Nitya Devis, representing different aspects of time, bestow blessings that make all times favorable for the spiritual aspirant. The term Nitya signifies the eternal energies of the soul. Parakrama Topa implies continuous growth or expansion. Once the power of self-knowledge, Atma Jnana, is awakened, it continues to expand endlessly and never diminishes. Witnessing this ever-growing knowledge, the goddess is filled with joy, and this is the inner meaning of this Nama. According to Yoga Vasistam, Sarva eva kala jantoho anabhyasena nasyati. Iyam jnana kala tvantasakrit jnatapi vartata. All the skills, kalas, inherent in a being fade if not practiced. However, the skill or art of true knowledge, jnana kala, once grasped, remains within without diminishing. Let us look into the remaining details of the battle in the next episode.
Thus, we reach the end of this video. Please leave your opinion in the comment section below. If you had a good time watching this, please drop a like and share this video with your friends. Until I meet you in another exciting video, this is your host Manasa signing off.